Electroids, welcome back to the channel, and today we are back with another episode of the Pleasant Let's Play. And we are back with The Sims 2, and I just realized in the last episode we didn't really go over the Brokes or the Dreamers' backstories, so let's read them. Brandy was left to raise two boys alone, following her husband's suspicious pool ladder accident. With Dustin acting out, can Brandy teach young Beau to make the right choices in life? And as you can tell based on her clothing, she is pregnant. Beau is now a child, and Dustin is still Dustin. And then as for the Dreamers, Darren is pursuing his dream of being an artist while his son Dirk hits the books. And Darren may have found his muse, but will his creativity be enough to win Cassandra's affection? Probably not. Anyways, let's move on to the next and final house, the Pleasants. On the surface, Daniel and Mary Sue Pleasant seem to have the perfect life, but is their love a flimsy facade, and can Angela and Lilith make the right choices when it comes to love? Let's figure it out right now. So, I have kind of made a mistake. I played a little bit before anything happens. Anyways, Daniel and Mary Sue are both kissing right now. It's definitely very interesting. Mary Sue wants to get a promotion, and I'm gonna try and keep the girls from doing too much. Lilith, why don't you work out so that you can gain a skill point? Mary Sue goes off to work soon, and a part of this, she's supposed to get a promotion right now, but she's gonna struggle. No, you get away from here. You guys have to go to work pretty soon. Daniel... Oh, okay, Lilith, head off to school. Anyways. Daniel, stop that. Anyways, Daniel is, as we can tell, Mary Sue Pleasant and Daniel do have a crush on each other again, but when you start the game, they don't even have a crush on each other, they're just friends. But Darren has been having an affair with the maid. He has 100/95 with her. She is definitely someone he has an affection towards. He wants to have 3 loves at once. He is a romance sim, so he's probably going to be cheating on her a lot. So why don't you sit and watch TV until the maid arrives. Currently it is beautiful out and it should stay dry out for the rest of the day. He looks like he's watching the news. The maid should be here soon. Here is the maid. The maid is here now. And obviously, as we all know, if you've played The Sims 2, Daniel is having an affair with the maid, and they need to... Oh, here's the bills. They can pay that later. Now that I'm done with work, would you like to hang out? Yes, we would. Okay. I'm immediately gonna click relax, because that's what we need to do, and then I'm gonna click and ask to join. Kaylin, are you coming? Okay. I'm gonna get them to cuddle right now, and I'm gonna wait until Mary Sue gets back from work. Because little does Daniel know, Mary Sue might be coming home early. And they're just gonna stay here cuddling for a while. Let's edit. Woohoo. Alright, Daniel. Mary Sue has been demoted. She's coming home early, but Daniel thinks she has enough time, and they are woohooing as of right now. Now, this is just a regular woohoo. Will I woohoo? And that is just because she's not in the house. Oh no. Here comes Mary Sue. She is pissed. She is slapping Daniel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no! Look at that. Oh my god. A divorce. They have complete. I'm gonna get Mary Sue to ask Caitlin to leave. Mary Sue is now furious with both Daniel and Kaylin. Cassandra, I believe, should be walking here. Yes, she is. Daniel, since you're mad at Mary Sue, but you're still kind of friends with her, since you are mad at, since you're the one who cheated, you can pay the bills, you can handle this. Oh! It's a fundraiser time at school again, isn't it always? And Angela has taken it upon herself to do something special. She borrows the family's top secret cooking recipe and earns her school rewards for a $100 check. I think that was for Angela, so I'm going to get her an account started. But Daniel needs to kind of get back home because Mary Sue, why don't you say goodbye to Caitlin? Because you, anyways, Daniel, you need to pay the bills. Oh my god, poor Mary. The kids are not home yet. They don't come home for a while. Here they are. Lilith is doing slightly better at school, but still has horrible grades, while Angela is doing amazing at school. The girls do not know that Daniel has cheated on Mary. Mary is still furious, but she does still want to be BFFs with Daniel and tickle Daniel. And Daniel really wants to woohoo. So we're going to be saving and we're going to be leaving the Pleasance because we need to play Nina Caliente. I'm going to go into here and then we need to play Nina Caliente. Let's head into here and move her into a house. Now, I do have the no 20k handout mod, which basically means Sims don't get automatic 20k, but unfortunately for me, I started playing Nina before that happened. So we are here with Nina right now. She's on her own. And she wants to get a job in the Slacker career. I've noticed a lot of romance Sims want to do that, so heads up. Let's get her the essentials. Let's get her this. And then, does she have a bed upstairs? She does not. So this is basically her condo. She's going to be living here for a while, just doing her own thing. She does have a lot of money left over, so I'm going to get her a really, really nice bed. It is 3,000 simoleons, but it's a really, really nice bed. And she does like pink, but there's no pink option, so we're going to go with red. It's the best option we can get. And she has her very own bed, but she does also need a dresser, so I'm going to go ahead and get that as well, because she does need to be able to handle this. Now, next, she needs some fun. I think I'm going to place it right here. She does need fun, and she has a very, very cramped... Actually, Nina, can you go over here for a second? That way I can buy the stuff that you need. Let's see. I'm just gonna get her the cheaper stuff just because she doesn't need super expensive stuff right now. Maybe she does need a 3-seater bed. Not bed, this. There we go. And then she does need a table. She does need a table, so I'm gonna put one here. Because she needs to be able to actually, you know, eat. Okay. And then she does kind of need, like, a lot of things. So let's give her computer here. She does have the money for it. Ooh. I'm gonna move this over because I do want her to be able to have guests over. Shoot. Maybe I can squeeze it downstairs somewhere. Maybe like, I don't know. That is a very tight squeeze. But it'll have to do. So let's get her a chair. And then I have downloaded Monique's hacked computer. This is a lot of her money, but it's worth it. She also needs a phone. So we're gonna put that there. Not outside. We're not gonna put it outside, we're gonna put it there, but she does need... I am gonna get her a burglar alarm, and then there's a few other things that she's gonna need. And it comes in the MISC, which is the sim blender. I'm gonna put that here, and then this, which I'm gonna put here. Okay. So she wants to get a job in the Slacker career. We're gonna try and do that the normal way. She has 2 body, 1 cleaning. And right now we're just gonna have to wait for her to get a job in the Slacker career, because right now, don't watch a movie. Or do, it's up to you. So, oh, she needs a trash can. I can't forget about that. She needs a trash can. That would be useful. Okay, there we go. She only has 647 simoleons right now, so she desperately needs this job. In fact, we are going to stop and we are going to find a job, because she wants to get a job in the Slacker career. That's what she wants to do. She wants to also woohoo 3 sims, so let's do it. Right. Let's see. Law career, nope. Journalism, no. Architecture, no. Military, no. Oh shoot, that was the Slacker. There was actually an opening for the Slacker career. Okay, because that was the final one. Look again, look again, look again, look again. Slacker. She wanted to do that, that's what she wanted. She wants to gain a skill point, and she wants to woohoo in bed. She doesn't really need a skill point right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her stop, and I'm actually going to see if she can invite Don Lothario over for a woohoo, because she does want to woohoo in bed, and she wants to have to woohoo with 3 different sims. He's not home. Alright, well, that's fine. We're gonna leave her for now, and we're gonna go and we're gonna get the oldies next, because that's the goodies. Let's do the oldies. They have 20,000 simoleons to work with. I think this is slightly cheaper, so we'll put them here. Right next to the flop house. I just built that lot. Okay, so this is their house. Do they both need to use the bathroom? They do. Okay, let's get them the essentials, starting with that, and then they do need this. I might get them to adopt a child later, but for now, let's just get them a nice sofa. This is slightly better, so let's get it for them. Okay, sorry about that. And then, oh, a phone. They're gonna need a phone. Ugh, I keep doing that. I keep putting it outside. A burglar alarm. They need a table. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. And let's get them this one. A bookcase. They need a bookcase. Okay. No, not there. There we go. And then they also need, like, an actual bed. How nice can we... That's gonna have to do for now. Because they also need a lot of other stuff, like a dresser. Go with this. I'm gonna get them a mirror in the bathroom. I always use the same mirror, this one. And then they do have money left over, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them Monique's hacked computer, which is basically just their stuff. I'm gonna place it here. Oh, that doesn't match at all. It's the closest. Okay, and then let's get them Monique's hacked computer because I want to get them the sim blender and this. And then I'm going to spawn the ACR adjuster, and I'm just gonna move this here. Oh well. Flirt with Herb. Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. Woohoo in bed. Well, if you guys want to. Oh, did they not have a... They didn't have a crush on each other, but they're married. Oh well, I'm just gonna handle their wants and needs for now. It is a Monday, so I'm gonna save and then leave. And the next family that we need to do, and the final family for the rotation, is the Burbs. John, Jennifer, and young Lucy have decided to trade a fast-paced city life for some fresh air to hope to make a nice home here in Pleasant View. Well, I'm most certainly they will. 16,000, 14,000. I'm gonna get them a house here. I'm gonna get them something here just because it is a little pricey, but it might be worth it. Oh, it even has a balcony! Immediately, John wants to have a baby. Jennifer just wants to get a fridge. She's like, where's our fridge? Let's sell this cabinet so that they can actually get a fridge. Let's get them a bed. Lucy needs a bed, and then John and Jennifer need a bed. We're gonna have to go somewhat cheap. Yeah, we're gonna have to go cheap. Oh, that is ugly. No. We'll go with this, and then I guess they are gonna need a dresser. Maybe a dresser like this. Lucy also needs a dresser, so... Oh, no. We'll put one here. I know it's really big, but who cares? Okay, and then John and Jennifer, and then they don't have a lot of money left, so let's try and keep it relatively cheaper for them. Alright, and then they do need... They need that. They need a bookcase. And then they do need a dining table to sit at for family meals. I don't want to go expensive, but... Whatever, might not have a choice. Yeah, they don't... Oh! Get a job in the business career. We can do that. They don't have enough for Monique's hacked computer. But they do have enough for the Slim blender. I'm just really quickly gonna get them a end table. Because they do have enough for the sim blender and the lot debugger. Oh, and they need a trash can. Right. They also need that. They need a trash can. Let's put this here. They don't exactly have enough for a computer, so we might have to wait until Hatch, ACR. What's Hatch? Oh, that's right. I have ACR installed, so... Lucy ages up in 5 days. Jennifer, you can head downstairs and use the bathroom. John wants to try their baby, but they don't really have enough money to have another child. I mean, they might be able to make 2 rooms out of Lucy's room. Okay, Jennifer, you need to find a job. John just wants to have a baby. Jennifer wants to find a job. So it might be a little bit of the opposite, where John's a stay-at-home dad and Jennifer's the one that brings in the money. Well, we'll see. Adventure, no. Business, yes. She actually wanted that. Oh, they need a mirror. They need a mirror. That's one thing I forgot, is that they need mirrors. So I'm just going to put a mirror in the bedroom and in the upstairs. Do you need a charisma skill? You need a charisma skill. So practice speech. She has like 4 body skill and 2 creativity. Lucy, do you have anything? You don't have any skills. John has 3 charisma and 1 logic. He wants to gain a cooking skill. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna get John down there and open it because we're gonna sell that. We are going to sell that computer. That way we have enough to get Monique's hacked computer. Okay, and then desks, this, let's make it white. And then let's get, no, Monique's hacked computer. This is pretty much all their money, but they do have at least an income coming in. And then Jennifer wants to talk to Lucy, who is upstairs playing on their bed because she is a child. Let's go and chat with Lucy. Yeah, stop doing that and maybe study cooking, because that is what you want to do. Turn that off! I guess not. Okay. Neighbors have arrived, but that's where I'm going to leave it for today's episode. If you guys liked it, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button, and don't forget to comment down below because this is going to be a rotational series. In the next video, and the start of the new series, we are going to be playing Cassandra and Don Lothario for their round in this. Mwah!